interact. You are welcome to Mepe, to the residents of Togimakralo. I'm W1 retired Moses Holosi, Chairman of Council of Elders. Now we have our father, our grandfather, and everything. Togi Kosi Nego, the 6th, Mankralo, Mepe traditional area. So you are welcome.
Greetings, my elders. Okay, exactly 2 weeks ago, we were sent by Nii Adote Odaawulu to come here and see the situation here and report to him so that he will also, together with his elders, he will see what he will do to help. So we came in, we met the elders, we had the broader discussions with them, and later on we went back and reported to him. And as we all discussed the other time, he decided to come here himself so that we will have broader discussions with the elders and see how best he can also help the town to foster the unity between the Gans and the Ewes. So if we are here today, that's the main reason why we are here. Thank you.
Is Ochami here? I want to speak through you to the Mankralo, through His Ochami. Basically, like what my aide said, Nimate said, it's true. Some time back, or some few months back, we heard and saw what has happened to our brothers here, down here. And as someone who believes in humanity, because service to mankind is service to God. We know that they've been through a lot in terms of the devastating nature of the flood or the dam that was opened that has affected the town here. So I said, since the chief is here, we should get closer to him. As a chief myself, we'll see how best we can collaborate and then assist him so that at least we'll take a very good step from there. I must say that our brothers down here have sacrificed a lot for our nation Ghana. Why am I saying that? The dam, which was constructed during the days of Kwame Nkrumah's time, due to their sacrifice of land that they've given out, today we are enjoying light. The same way, the water treatment at Mong is also supplying water to parts of Accra and the rest. So coming from Accra, knowing what our brothers and sisters down here, the kind of sacrifice they've made, it's prudent and right to say to it that if, like they say, we the Ghanaians have a saying that Mokusani and Mokusani. To it, if your brother is at a very tight corner or his chin is bending, it is prudent for you to also find your water and put yours in it. So I thought it was wise to get closer to them. So I sent the advanced team and realized some of the challenges, some of the problems. So I said, since we are one people, I want to tie my clothes to my brother's clothes. So I'll stay here 3 days to sew both children's and adults' dresses for them, especially. You know, like Chief will bear with me, the children are our future. And if school children deserve what we call the appropriate and better uniforms, why not? we'll make sure we'll put in our best to supply school uniform to the schools which are here, because we know what happened in terms of those who have lost so many things. I'm sure some of the people, when the dam was open, couldn't even take anything. So basically, the things they are wearing, that's what they will be still wearing to wherever. So I said, I'll take this opportunity to also get to this place, because we have to help each other. And since this thing has gotten to them, we can't sleep over it and then make sure, as for that one, nobody cares. So we came here today so that at least we also give our widow's mite to the good people of Mepe. So this is the main reason why we are here. So I want to thank the chief and the man Kralo for opening his arms to welcome us to his town. So this, the little thing I will say. Even though we have some things, donations to make, since he's the leader here, we can't do anything without him opening the ways for us. So this is the main reason why we are here. So Ochami, let's our people here.
We are very happy that you are here with us today. We have been hearing of you. You sent your delegations to come, and they went back and came. They arrived last night. They set up and they are ready to work. But it will not be complete without your presence. And so we are very happy you and your queen and your crew are with us this morning. It is joy and privilege to have you all in our midst. The love that you have shown to us and the love that Ghanaians have shown to us are the reason why we have survived till today. I want to take you back to history. As you said, you know, first of all, what he said, we, the Evers and the Gans, we are all one people. We all came from one place. Just that we are now separated from each other, but we are still one. Even when you come to Mepe, we have some Gans who are still in Mepe, the Adote family. When you, exactly, they are also, even though we are one, but even after settling, some Gans have also joined us here. Even when you come to Mepe, a whole clan called Jagbaku, they are also one with the Ningos. They are Jagbaweku of Ningo. So you see how it is. They all moved from one area. They spoke the same language because there were about two languages, the Ewe and then the Ga language. So we are one people. And it is unfortunate that disaster has brought us together again. The first flood, as you rightly said, we, the people at the lower Volta, we have sacrificed a lot for Ghanaians and other African countries who rely on Ghana for electricity to have power. During Kwame Nkrumah's time, when they were constructing the dam, by error, they pushed the river towards the people at the lower Volta. And it flooded our fathers and mothers at that time, exactly 60 years ago. You know, plans were not put in place to prevent future floods. No compensations were paid. At least there's no proof of any compensation paid. And that flood destroyed a lot of things for our mothers and fathers. You know, those days our mothers used to fish oyster, adodi, and afani from the river. But after the flood, it introduced a lot of mud and weeds into the river. And so the oysters got extinct. So now when you go into the river, there's no trace, you can't even fish them. And it also brought about bilharzia. So the weeds that were introduced into the water has brought bilharzia. So when you swim it, you get bilharzia. Also, our fishermen, our fathers, you know, those days they used to catch fish. And so because of the weeds, now when you go and you cast your net, it will be hanging, it will be on top of the weeds, and the fishes will be under the weeds. So when you go fishing, you don't catch anything. So we lost our source of income, and no compensations were paid, as I said earlier on. And then it happened this year. This year's flood could have been prevented because VRA know that they are going to receive water from the Bugri Dam, Burkina Faso. They know that they will be receiving a lot of water from the northern region, of which they could have opened the gates. As of June, as the water flowed into the dam, it spilled into the sea. But they held the water until the dam was full. The dam was full. When it threatened the dam, that was when they opened the gate, and the water came with full force. It broke over 400 houses. Now when you visit the site, you can only see the roofing sheets. Thousands of homes were submerged. Because of the full force of the water, people could not retrieve. Because the moment the water is on your foot, within 5 minutes, it has covered you. So people couldn't retrieve their properties, and they were all lost to the flood. So when the flood came, you know, majority of our people drink from the river, and they use it for their domestic use. So when the flood came, it flooded public toilets, cemeteries, refuse dams, and other areas, which made the water not safe for people to drink. So we, the leaders, we were forced to find a good drinking water for our people. When I say we, I mean the chiefs and the Mepe Development Association. Mepe Development Association, as my elder said, was established in the 50s, before Ghana gained independence. So it's older than Ghana. So they are responsible for developmental activity or projects in the town. And they work hand in hand with the chiefs. They work and render accounts to the people every year. That is during Easter. The town meets, and then they render accounts on what they have received, what they have been able to do. So when this thing happened, we met and we realized that now that our water bodies are destroyed, we need to find good drinking water for our people. And so we know that if we put our trust in the government, they will fail us or our people will not survive. We started by helping ourselves, by giving what we have. And so we started contributing something. We contacted some of our sons in abroad, an association in abroad. We call them Mekosa. They also sent some money. Some of our sons in Tongu Youth Association, the tent, they also supported us with water. So the first week of the flood, we were supplying water to our people. You know, we don't have the resource, so we manage what we have. At least if our people have water to drink, it is better for them than to drink this contaminated water. So we supply water for a whole week. Then we realized that the water was not enough. So we have to come out for the whole world to know what have happened to us. And so we brought GTV, we took them over, we had a morning show on the flood where I led the chiefs and then the crew. And then what followed was we sent our chairman to Onuya TV to go and talk on our behalf. And through that, the whole world got to know of what has happened to us. And they started coming to come and support us. Had it not been the flood, we wouldn't have known that Ghanaians can love each other like that. So we are very, very grateful to Ghanaians. You know, since the flood, most of the people who lost their homes, we moved them to school classrooms, and so they were living there. So no school activities. There has not been school because a lot of people also lost their school uniforms, their books, pencils and pens. We are now trying to restart the school. The education minister was here with us. Education Director General was here with us. We've had meetings with the education director. We are now arranging a place so that we can move all the people who are now living in their classrooms. We can move them to the new area. Then we fumigate all the classrooms, then repaint them for school children to go back to school. So our target is to start school next week. If not early next week, then middle of next week. Then we had the good news that some of our challenges, what we are praying and thinking of, you have come to help us with your team, the promises that they've made on your behalf, they came to fulfill them. So you can see them working outside.
Nii Adote, our revered Queen Mother and elders, very special entourage yesterday who are here to make all of us and our children look very beautiful. Again, we say very welcome. And to take it from where Tagbe left off, the very place you put the people for the water to destroy our properties. It's a school. All schools are in session. The question is, if you don't find a new place for those people, how will school start? That's the question we should ask ourselves. Government made no plan. In fact, last week, Wednesday, today is Friday, it's about 8 days now, government had a press conference for the Interministerial Committee to address this whole nation. And we all heard the Minister of Education says that in the next week, meaning as of last week, Wednesday, in the next week, Mepe is supposed to resume school. And all of us here from Togbe and elders and all of us as children or subjects, we're asking ourselves, where is the Minister of Education taking our people? So we've been waiting. And the press, look, help me and my chiefs asked Minister of Education. As of last week, Wednesday, he told all of us that in a week's time, meaning that 1 week from that day, Mepe is going to resume school, meaning that they have a place for children. Where is the place? Because it's past 6, 7, 8 days now. They are still there. Government has not cleared even a single plot of land anywhere, showed us anywhere, even as we speak now, where they are supposed to go. The unfortunate thing is that parents are removing their children from the school, and the ministry has a standard protocol that below a particular number threshold of a school, that school cannot run. Because if they deploy human resource, they spend a particular budget. So what it means is that having collapsed and destroyed our livelihood, our properties, etc., farm, even water we cannot drink. The school that have been built by the community, by our elders, chiefs and people of Mepe, also stand collapsed. That's where we are now. That's why Togbe Mankra and the elders can't sit. In fact, the whole of last week, it was in the bush. Very soon we'll be sharing the pictures. The very place that we are preparing. Togbe Mankra and the elders were with us, all of us in the bush, trying to clear the place. If you go there now, it looks quite beautiful. Under our limited resources, to make sure that we clear a place for our own children, our brothers and sisters, our parents to go there, so that St. Kizito can get life, so that money that have been invested, time, energy that have been invested by Mepe National Area, by Mepe St. Kizito Secondary School, will have life. Probably because government did not invest money in setting up this school. That's why, again, we do not matter. Bottom line, you can only help us take this message to the rest of the world. The fact that you are here today, it means millions of every single thing that you'll be giving to us. Because when you're in trouble and you see Nii and all the people not just visiting us, but to put a new look dress on us, it means that we have a new life after the flood. That's what it means. I recall when we were young, we can't wait for Christmas because we're going to have a new life. In December, you're wearing something, and then New Year Day. So, flooding, water is receding. The entire Mepe citizenry is waiting for Nii Doku III, Queen Mother, and all the designers in this country to help us begin to have a new life. In fact, for chiefs and queens to be adored, you need a new garment. The same way we want to recognize that you are here to give us a new garment, so that people have a new look. So after the flood, when we're beginning to think about building a new Mepe, you are the first that have started giving us a new garment. You are welcome.
Nii Adote Odaawulu I, People's Fashion. We know Nii Doku, the superintendent of Bese Sogmena. Mene Odumong Mepe, Shmono, Onkwake. Meaning the fact that you are here, Chofiled, Equabla, or Yemen, your Mepe, water region. Nagbele, Akoso Mudame, Deva, Babena, Bodromona, Menoba Shabiene, Mancheke, Mancraloke, Mambie, Aloko Lupai, Amecho, Alo Amechu, Amenagba. Ni ameyami in terms of nibi mbodromo na ne wobane wakana ni ebote mami wokwe nibi ni yano ebeize ejake nibi ni nuwe alof dame na agbile na efiti je shomonini, and in like it to take a very long time before ni ameteme kwambanye ni amebu amenashi won fio ni woyo okeo wanu kwa wame ejakeshi mokonyemi ni ke mokono fiti ofi ake jo isanie wo se ke bo no fiti mokofo da fio me akeshi na agba akeshi na nokuneke ini na me no ke wo mene wo chiwo benka me won ko be no wa fi ni won fio woyo no kwa wame ni ameni bi ba yin no be gbodromo na wo ke tela fuiba ni BKB akwe school atale ehame like I know work stationaries eba bona fe ni meme ni ekole ame buske ame ni bi ekpese alo amena like ni ne nenye ni ewame bona fe ni godromo na no ni dro ani ame come tu no akeshi ame toni ame fe eba fe no wo so le ko fa pa moji mo fi amo ni yo ko ye le fe ni e ba ni ba wa won yen me ne e ja ke shi eye musuncho ke musunsha ni mba na e beize to me no fe wole nu ele nu egba le nje egbe ni bi ni efite e ba ma ke nya ke shi je noko ni woke ne ke sa ne ba hwe o ye ke yi mo ke ile ya ke shi Benin government en wa me wo mambi on wo wa eja ke shi wo be me ko meji wo ni esolo voter region be the solo woman who your Gandang Behu, or Lakeshi, Ke Obua, and a few Menem will be a few. Walk over by your feet. You were Mofia, where I was here. Oh, a jack and whoop by name, Manchep with you. I can. Ni nearby. The Inna Sumoku, Ni Wo, Ghanaians, or York. Then you are yes, Ghanaians are very hospitable. A jackishi. Kenoku Badanona, Beni Game, Allo Ghanaians, somewhere. No, Beni Ayala, few, fair modern warfare. Oh, Mukusani. In Mepe be a direct contact. She in Babi and Manche and in Yakishi. When you may simply be a basic people again. No, me no, okay, the Gano going in a man. Waffy, me and you are a philanthropist. If you're in tree by Chemi, Kaya, I can, oh, no, ni ya, Wamoku, as an old coffee, Muffy, because in Kayankashi. My genium, a jackashi, cocoa genium in pay, cocoa na here. Many point tower. I mean, or few Makashi, we were in many over Shabian, you one money or your walking wa, when you many your Mepe a voter region. Oh, the channel who didn't one failure or the voter region alone Mepe. Then one failure for 3 days. Niji Minnesota. Oh. Hogba. What can buy him be any? Kuni Nichumoni couch, you know, Kiani penny a penny. Any if what you to school be a pet, she won't penny 1 man bill. Cachano into Mawu. Wo guy. Being a few. On your ma be ni wo bank and show na. If you're making o teme kume inshona share lomo ke blog fu ke tu mamonye pa ke nye fi na kan un ka ko na yin defense as na fi ni inshona ni mena ni ba na ameteme kume ji ame fort bonne shi ni agbele da me fi ope na agbele ni bi manche alo manche nke mi Ekeshi, I'm a lucky puna fi agbile lebi 8 o'clock. No ke ya agbile back and go me ale oshinani baba. I go join port wo mini ojo mo share. No minto ni make wo ye megame. Akeshi ni ani fale afi wo de yen mocho. Many ke na ke. I mean ake whether I check a few peno ni mo bo nshwa few. E kama lo ame wo ame chumi bola. Akpa ugota mi yepa egeni ne ekaila baba egeni ne eke no wo chole choking of drainage baba keke choke be eke mini baba wana ke shi malaria no mosquitoes babo ofe okomo eke baba e ba fe mini e ba boila ni wo mi to ma pa fa npa ni gbele fa ni ani wo sa wo akuchumi if any wo yo if any wo na was find ourselves official ko wa take advantage bon ni wo sa ajeme ni no fiano ni won to ni efefo e ja geshi ni eno ni mi to ina boji many amefia me akuchomi aloye ni ameyo fale ameye ichoko to mo no je ichu enyu ameyo ambe to edwe shi to enyu ni ameno ameyo gugu enku mepe ameyo to mi won no ke wonye wo chaki ni bi here in terms of Benin wo ba feel ni wo feel age o iyene nke me bi ene isane ba naka in la ke shigan ni gan efe icho ye ni bi pi ami here ni awo chaki wala fe ni bi ni kan wo yen as many wo leader wo lead e ya wo here o won fe to won ke channel ko won fe 3 days ya Mepe in la ke shi Ablade TV ke Jamestown TV ke other TVs they go where ni wo ba chu ni chumo ni ye bi epe you mo fe ke you mo ni no fe no ba no be ye ba pass information ke ha man bi na menu ni da mo fe amoshi so la ke shi no fe no ba ni twa ni o man ya ba
show me na mocho osamanye first blefe sempe manye Mene Nii wabana Mepe manemi eji areho ke musunsha ake be hwe mi mpone beni nyeni manche wonto no akashi o eto koni echi benke Mepe bi koni eba ye ebu ami efemi na pe ni na akashi leadership ake 4 shide na akasio ayono na akasio na ayono na ake 4 shi na ke no eji no koni nyumbo efetu mo bofo ke ha wo ye gan ni ke selfless ile boni ma yuele gan mi ake edwe ehepo e wonder ke mi ake o etechi benke Mepe man bi enke eni ogba eje ka agbenu e ke sanene ni na me inawa no bonde yuele inkole wo fe wa na news mo nse fe mi ake o be hwe mi ewo ko ni bi eyi she ko ele hu eto ni eba ko ni eba slam shi ni wo she bi ene na ake shi no ni nyumbo ke fon manchetri no eji noko wulu ni ene ke nyumbo ke fon tru na le kebu na kan dromo onye ni ofe eja ke schools ni yo bi Methodist ye bi Roman ye bi Anglican ye bi schools straight even government school ni neke schools na fe me ni nu ete ametwiami na eweli ameni bi amebi ka ke nu emba he ka me wofu ya ka ko no ko no na wo no park ya ni bia na school twiami de nche no ni mewo man bi eja amewo ke tente a shi canopy sa shi ke ni bi no neba ne he neke schools na fe uniform je Methodist uniform to moten shi Methodist Presby Roman Anglican government school non watch all side to uniform fe na pe bi eni ni manche fe anukwale boni induen ke boni susu dafe na kan lo no ni pani yo ke mo dinyumo ajole ke ete wala ke ete shika ke jebu ejenu kala denche itakojunu po egbele denche edudona nyumbo ahani ehia eyi na etakenu boko ba ka ke mini no na echelio shi echuno ni nyumbo ke ba chu bofo no chumo na echuno na echu ogbo ma de sanye echu ewo no ni pe ma ke manche ji nyumbo ajole ni mi shi ekono ni efe na eji eko ya nyumbo awojo ogbo je uniform sepe ehia books ehia me shoes ake ne ba bia no fe no na ke shi eko dani solo ni eni hu ni fatai nke ni nyumbo ajobo ni efata o walahi ahabo
Ingbeji ni mate mama meji hin yen lo ancestors J Foundation pe ma ke mene ke o wa na wo Mepe ye Volta region ni wo ke Nii Adote Odaawulu ni le no leji ni ndoku ni J10 supreme die gbese songmena wo ke le chaya ni won fe nutumo krede ko ye Mepe ya man biye wo ba bia ke mini woni Mepe okay e ba fe to mo ochi jojon ko me ochi mi ne e fe ma ke agbele akoso mo da me na agbele da me e asa man biya ni mani affect wa ji Mepe biye ni ko ba ji Mepe e musunsha e ja ke a convert school chun ke fi wo ha man biye ni beken bi ni yo ma mi because of knowing agbele wo I'm a school atare ke ni bi fente e wo ge Nii Adote Odaawulu chaya ke fe ne ke ni na ke o ni ba ko se an school atare na ja school se ni your community mi bona fe ni beken bi e na atare na ba nya me ke school lo jino ni ke we ba Mepe bi ane no ni iyo ni chumo njano mene ni je mene pe won fe le gbiete no mene so anu yo bi ene wo ho wo e bi ogba o ba fe dani o ba shike baga ni wo ba Mepe o ba she Mepe ne amele wo ke me e fe ma ke me ba mete shi wo ba na fe short ko ja ke aside nadmo bi ke military ni incident eba na we kan by 2 days ko bi mko ba ko bi ni e ba ye 3 days e bi na shi wo ka me 3 solid days e bi ni wo enwa na ne ta me ma onu kwa ahie wa ake wo ke no ko ne ken ba shi no wa ake Mepe me di ake oshina ne ba na me ni walibeni maami wale yo shi edo ekuku ake nu ji money ke ogbation ti o shi eku no ni ene na maami ka mi shigbe mo ye ka fi ami wo yi shi mo wen amebo ame mode ni ame push fiu ni ke ahie e ba yin e ke se na mo agbowa baba community name e ja ke I'm a source of livelihood ji farming ke fishing ni ninu eba ne me ne fi fish ponds ke ni bi e fe e hokete no ni ji enyo farming I'm a farm say submerge e wo abe farming ni wo no na ba achu na ko na shika ke he school uniform say ni nu e wo kete alo nu e fi teke yan gbe bia me be ko no ke ba nu ofi oni e ba ye bo amewa e ja ke e ba ha gbe bia hope e ko wa ke o at least wo fe wo le gbe bia shibe ni ko ya school na abo uniform be no wo kete school yo no ene po ba ha me hope ake o ni e ba po e agme ko amehi shin anyi amemi ahun ke wa tabe ni e wo wo feel like no wo ke ba ni e ba wa Mepe ni ke mo fe mo ye bo afi e ba ya hin
Togiman Kralo, once again I Nii Adote Odaawulu the first, at the same time Nii Duku the third, the Supreme Head of Gbese Songmena, myself and then the Queen Mother from Simpeglefe. We are here. We've been here this morning already to console with you in regard of the spillage which has affected you, the whole community. If something affects you, it affects the whole community. And I know the kids are the future. So from our own widow's mite, we brought some few items which we think that maybe it will go a long way or a short way to just to alleviate the plight that the people of Mepe is facing. So we have these books, exercise books with a pen and a pencil, sandals that the children will wear because like I said, and then a school bag to match. In other vein too, you know, like they say, before you can blow a whistle, you must be heavy. So we brought some rice to more or less to give to the thankfuls, so that at least the love that we are trying to show to the good people of Mepe, or for that matter, the people of Volta region, there's something small from us. So since you are here, I'm doing this presentation on my own behalf to you and to the people of Mepe.
Thank you.
And also, not to end it there, we have uniforms too here. So, okay. So, the uniforms too are here for our kids. Even though we are still here and still sewing for the whole of the 3 days that we are going to stay here with you. We are not only sewing for only the school kids, but also for the thankfuls. Because since we are here for 3 days, we'll make sure that on our own small way, we satisfy not everybody, but at least a chunk full of people. So, you know, if you are going to school, you need a uniform as well.
Yes.
So that is why we have this uniform. I think it's one of the schools.
Yes.
This is another.
It's another.
And then, and then this is another uniform.
Yeah.
And then this one too, which we believe and hope that it will go a long way to help and then alleviate the plight of the people that we've what has happened here. So basically, that's why we are here.
Thank you so much. You have been here with us. This is not the first time. We sent your delegation to come and assess situations on the ground. And we've come back this morning to fulfill your promise by sewing school uniforms for all the children or school children who lost their uniforms in the flood. And I know a whole number of people will have, or school children will have a lot of school uniforms to get back to school. We are very grateful to you. You didn't only come with the school uniform. You came with school bags, exercise books, pens, pencils, rice, sandals, school sandals. We are very grateful. We thank you so much for what you have come to do for our people. On behalf of our people, I want to show you our sincere appreciation for what you have come to do. And I'll show you that whatever you have brought will be given to the school children and it will be put into good use so that it will yield results.
Sure.
We are very grateful. We thank you so much for coming. We can't thank you enough. You have done more than enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you, too.
Thank
you. Thank you, Toby. Thank you. I'm also grateful that we came with just one hand, but you have received it with two hands. It's not everybody that gets this opportunity. Some people won't even go there. They will tell you, you are not welcome, regardless of who you are. So I really appreciate this great gesture you have done to us. So I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mankralo Kosi Nagu the 6th. I am the Mankralo of Mepe traditional area. This exercise is going to help us a lot. You know, after the flood, we realized that school children have lost their school uniforms, their sandals, their books and pencils. They cannot be found. You know, they were all left in the flood. And so this exercise is going to help us a lot. School children will have all those who lost their uniforms to the flood, will have uniforms to wear to their various classrooms. So it will put a lot of joy in the faces of parents and the children, because parents don't have money to sew new uniforms for their kids. And so it will go a long way to help them. For at least the whole term, they will have something to wear. And the parents will not think of how to sew new uniform for the children. And Chief didn't come alone. He came with exercise books, pens, pencils, school bags, and even food. And so we will add it to what we have and then distribute it so that a lot of people will have some food and materials. We are very grateful. He's a God sent. This is the time we need him the most, and he has come to deliver. And we hope that others will also emulate what he has come to do, because the needs are many, and he has come to do more, but we still need more. We are very grateful and thankful to him.
God bless you.